Welcome to the Horror Burrito Presents Nightmares and News. I'm your host, Bumps in the Night, and here's the news.
Filming wraps on Disney's first Alien movie franchise. You heard that right, folks. Evil Dead and Don't Breathe director Fede Alvarez is directing the next installment in the Alien franchise, which will notably be the first Alien movie released by Disney. We're now one step closer toward the theatrical release of Alvarez's Alien. The movie is expected to be released to the public on August 16th of 2024. The plot and details are being kept in a cryo chamber, but as opposed to the other movies, which focused on adults in corporate, militaristic, and scientific roles, this now 9th installment in the franchise will focus on a group of young people. What are your thoughts on this so far? Are you looking forward to another Alien film? The Last of Us becomes a trilogy. You heard that right, folks. The Last of Us 3 motion capture is kicking off this year. Leakers have doubled down on their claims that The Last of Us 3, or Last of Us Part 3, is in development, with one going as far to claim that the motion capture work will begin later this year. Rumors of The Last of Us 3 started swirling again over the last weekend after a leaker claimed that the new game will introduce at least 5 new characters. They also claim that Ellie will be returning for The Last of Us Part 3. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think the series should have stopped at the first game, or did you think it completed itself after its sequel? Are you excited for The Last of Us 3? We'll bring you more as the story develops. Say your prayers because the Nun 2 trailer's out now. That's right, Valak the Demonic Nun is back this September. The darkest and most financially successful chapter in the Conjuring universe continues in The Nun 2 this Halloween season. And the official teaser trailer has arrived. Valak returns in The Nun 2 from director Michael Chaves, better known for his work on Curse of La Llorona, as well as The Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. A short recap here. The first film ended with Sister Irene and Maurice escaping, only Maurice was now possessed by Valak. Chaves recently stated in an interview, Maurice made his way to France and he's working at a boarding school as a kind of handyman. He has a friendship and a flirtation with one of the teachers there, and you can see him starting to mature. So that's where our characters start out, but we know from the first film that there's something terrible inside of him, that Valak escaped within him, and events pull Irene back on his collision course with her old friend. The Nun 2 will arrive in theaters on September 8th, 2023. Are you looking forward to this installment in the ever-growing Conjuring universe? Christmas comes over this year in this reimagining of The Grinch. The Mean One, a Hulu horror movie starring the Terrifier 2 actor David Howard Thornton. The Mean One, a highly unofficial Christmas horror movie that turns the Grinch into a slasher movie maniac, received a limited theatrical release last holiday season. We received reports today that the holiday slasher finally set a date for home release. Stephen Lamorte's outrageous slasher parody will finally come home to video on demand on October 3rd from Desk Pop Entertainment. Did you guys catch The Mean One in theaters last year? If you did see it, what'd you think of it? We happened to miss that one, but eventually we'll be getting back to movie reviews, so maybe if you guys are interested, we'll come back around and check this one out. There's always something happening in Hawkins. That's right, Stranger Things: The First Shadow promises that stage play holds a key to Season 5. Stranger Things 5 might mark the official conclusion of the popular Netflix series. The lore will continue to expand. That includes the upcoming stage play Stranger Things: The First Shadow, which may hold clues to the final season. The official series Twitter account teased today. The video unveiled on social media. The play will take place prior to the series, events set in 1959. What's new is that the play promises to hold essential clues for the final season. How vital are these clues? That remains to be seen, of course. Stranger Things: The First Shadow is said to be a new story live on stage. The First Shadow takes place before the world of the Upside Down. The live stage show is headed to the Phoenix Theatre in London. Hawkins, 1959. A regular town with regular worries. Young Jim Hopper's car won't start. Bob Newby's sister won't take his radio show seriously. And Joyce Maldonado just wants to graduate and get the hell out of town. When new student Henry Creel arrives, his family finds a fresh start isn't so easy, and the shadows of the past have a very long reach. What do you guys think? Do you plan on heading to London to see this, or will you wait for the Netflix release? We'll bring you more as the story develops. That's all the news I have for you today, my lovely fiends. Stay spooky, keep those claws sharp, and consume more souls of the living. I've been your host, Bumps in the Night, and as always, horror is a beautiful thing.